We had over 100 athletes from all across the United States and the globe come and compete at this combine. The following athletes separated themselves over 2 days of charting and drill work, and we were excited to show them off as potential NFL players for the 2017 season. The first kickoff participant is Tim Masthay. Tim's a free agent, former Green Bay Packer, franchise record holder in Green Bay for net punt, gross punt, inside the 20. He's a 2007 touchback leader for the SEC in kickoffs. Tim came down here to show that he can kick off at an NFL level. 2013, Tim kicked off in 7 games for the Green Bay Packers for the Super Bowl champions in Super Bowl 45. He's a Super Bowl champion. Tim Masthay, free agent, kickoff punter. "74 yards, 4.33 seconds of hang time. 74 yards, 4.33 seconds of hang time. Right now there's about a 3 to 5 mile an hour tailwind, about 72 degrees here in Tempe, Arizona. Our next kickoff person is Bret Hartman. Bret Hartman is a former Houston Texan who kicked off and punted. He's played at Central Michigan. He was the starting kickoff punter for the Houston Texans before a knee injury in week 15 a couple seasons back. Bret Hartman. "77 yards, 4.34 seconds of hang time. Bret Hartman, 70, how far was that, Coach? 77, 4.34. Up next is Andrew Baggett. Andrew Baggett is a 4-year starter at the University of Missouri, has the most field goals in games in a career with 66. In 2016, he was the NFLPA Bowl MVP with 6 field goals. He had a mini camp with the Cleveland Browns. Andrew Baggett. "80 yards, 4.43 seconds of hang time. 80 yards, 4.43 seconds of hang time. Up next is Taylor Bertolet. Taylor Bertolet played at Texas A&M for 4 years. He had 85 career touchbacks. He played in the East-West Shrine Game, free agent contract with the Los Angeles Rams last season in the preseason. Taylor Bertolet. "81 yards, 4.21 seconds of hang time. 81 yards, 4.21 seconds of hang time. Up next is Tyler Durbin. Played 2 years of college soccer at JMU, walked on at Ohio State, and did both kickoffs and field goals his senior year. He was 17 out of 22 on field goals at Ohio State. Tyler Durbin. "76, 4.12 seconds of hang time. Little tailwind picking up right now. Tyler had a tailwind, and up next is Ty Cummings. Ty Cummings is University of Houston, 3-year starter. Did an outstanding job for the Houston Cougars this offseason and is draft eligible. Pretty good tailwind right now. "83 yards, 3.9 seconds of hang time. 3.9 seconds of hang time. Tailwind is picked up for the last 2 kickers. Up next is Bentley Critcher. Bentley's a 4-year starter at Appalachian State, is a kickoff punter, had a 43.9 average on punts, averaged 72% touchbacks his senior year. Bentley Critcher. Got under that one a little bit. 65, 4.06 seconds of hang time. Up next is Jose Maltos. Jose is from Mexico, University of New Leon. He played in the preseason of 2013 with the New Orleans Saints and has had a lot of previous football experiences in the country of Mexico. Jose Maltos. $60, 3.84 seconds of hang time. Up next is Zach Paul. Zach Paul played at the University of Akron, did an outstanding job in both kicking and punting. He is 1 year removed from being draft eligible, had a couple NFL looks last season. Zach Paul, free agent kicker. $74, 4.21 seconds of hang time. $74, 4.21 seconds of hang time. Up next is Ben LeCompte. Ben played at North Dakota State University, was an outstanding punter, kickoff person, did kick field goals, and was with the preseason with the Chicago Bears last season as a punter kickoff specialist. Ben LeCompte, no wind right now. 75, 3.62 seconds of hang time. Up next is Craig Peterson. Craig Peterson is a decathlete from Cortland State, very good overall athlete, kicks and punts. Played in 2015 and 16 for the Tampa Bay Storm. $80 yards, 3.95 seconds of hang time. Now back to the top of the order, fellas. Go ahead and get your ball set. We're going to roll quicker here now. Get back in your steps, please. Up for the second time is Tim Masthay, Green Bay Packer record holder in net punt, gross punt, and inside the 20. Very successful season in cold weather. Pretty calm, little tailwind going on. 78 yards, 4.28 seconds of hang time. 4.28 seconds of hang time. Up next, Bret Hartman, former Houston Texan, punter, kickoff specialist. $84, 4.32 seconds of hang time. 4.32 seconds of hang time. Up next, Andrew Baggett. It's a big ball. Over the fence, I had 3.98 seconds of hang time. Coach, how far is that fence? 84 to the fence. 84 to the fence, guesstimated 90-yard kickoff. Home run. Up next, Taylor Bertolette. $78 yards, 4.36 seconds of hang time. 78 yards, 4.36 seconds of hang time. Up next, Tyler Durbin. Guys, get back in your steps, please. Take your steps back so we're not waiting on you on film, please. Pretty good ball right there, 83 yards. 83 yards, 3.95 seconds of hang time. '73, 4.09 seconds of hang time. Go ahead, Bentley. 82, 3.96 seconds of hang time. Pretty nice conditions right now to kick off. The wind is definitely a factor. Okay, you guys, I want you back in your steps, please. Back in your steps. Craig, back in your steps. We are kicking off from the 30-yard line. 30-yard line. Go ahead. '76, 4.02 seconds of hang time. 4.02 seconds of hang time. Go ahead, Zach. '74, 3.51. 3.51. Go ahead, Ben. Pretty good ball by Ben LeComte. 83, 3.97. Go ahead, Craig. '81, 4.14 seconds of hang time. We're going to give each athlete 2 more kickoffs. 2 more kickoffs each athlete. Please be back in your steps to speed up the pace on film. Bret Hartman, can you take your steps, please? Okay, here we go. Tim. Tim Mastay. Pretty good ball, got under it a bit. 75, 4.24. Go ahead, Bret Hartman. '79, 4.09. Let's calm down just a bit the last 2 kickoffs. Go ahead. Andrew Baggett, University of Missouri. Got under that one. 75, 4.40. 4.40. Andrew Baggett's a free agent. Taylor Bertolette, another free agent. There's a miss hit out of Taylor. 66, 308. Tyler Durbin. Pretty good ball. Not much wind right now. 76, 4.16. Ty Cummings. University of Houston. He is draft eligible player. 73, 3.80. 3.80. Bentley Critcher. Draft eligible, Appalachian State. 74, 4.06. Jose Maltos. 71, 3.77 seconds of hang time. Next, free agent Zach Paul. Go ahead, Zach. '72, 4.13. 4.13 seconds of hang time. Up next, Ben LeComte. Kickoff punter, free agent. 77, 3.63. 3.63, Craig Peterson. Free agent. 78, 3.52. 3.52, the last kickoff for each athlete now. We'll transition immediately following the kickoff portion into punts. We'll go from kickoff to punts, highlight the snappers, and finish the day on field goals. Up next, Tim Mastey, free agent. There's a big ball. Attaboy, Timmy. Timmy, 4.30 at the fence. Hit the top of the fence, probably estimated at 87 yards. Bret Hartman got under that a little bit. Still a big ball. How far, Coach? 86. 4.53. 4.53. Big hit out of Bret Hartman. Andrew Baggett got under that one a little bit. 73. 4.35. 4.35. Taylor Bertolette. Pretty clean ball right there. 82. 4.24. 4.24. .76 out of Tyler Durbin from Ohio State. 4 seconds of hang time. Jose, are you ready? Jose Maltos is going to go ahead. His ball is ready. 77, 3.87 seconds of hang time out of Jose. Coming back to draft eligible Ty Cummings, University of Houston. 74, 3.81. 3.81, Bentley Critcher. Appalachian State, pretty good ball out of Bentley right there. 83, 4.06. 4.06. Up next, Zach Paul. .74, 4.21. 4.21. Up next, Ben LeCompte. Got under that one pretty good. 72, 4.18. 4.18. Up next is Craig Peterson, free agent. 75, 4.06. As you can see, we had some very strong kickoff legs here today. It's helped by the nice conditions, probably at times 10 to 15 mile an hour tailwind. At times it's died down to about a 5 to 7 mile an hour wind. Up next will be the punters. We look forward to having you join in to watch the punters.